I'm trying to piece together the timeline between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson since Valentine's Day. So on Valentine's Day, Klay gave Megan a Bentley. And on April 25th, 2026, while I was watching the NFL draft, Megan put out her statement, I guess, where she said allegedly Klay was cheating and that he couldn't be monogamous. I always said that Klay was speaking his truth, and I hate that term. But he's being honest with her. It's like, listen, I can't be monogamous. But he named the SS Stallion after her, which was his boat. And he gave her a Bentley on Valentine's Day. These are not small gestures. These are big gestures. I'm trying to figure out what transpired after Valentine's Day where Klay was like, I don't think I could be monogamous with you. What happened? Now, he's not saying a word. He's on his boat. He's being peaceful, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And we got Megan Thee Stallion's statement, but we have been proven in the past that Megan kind of hedged on the truth at times, i.e. Gayle King interview where Gayle asked her, did she sleep with Tory Lanez? And she was like, what? Yeah, Megan kind of hides things. Not to say she's not truthful, but she kind of shades some things off of that. So we'll never get the full truth from Megan unless something comes out. And we're not going to get the full truth from Klay because Klay doesn't talk. Like Klay, listen, I know for a bunch of y'all who quote unquote never heard of Klay Thompson has been a low-key guy the whole time he's been in the league. Most of the noise actually came from Steph. Not even Steph, like from Ayesha Curry. Steph is pretty much like Klay as far as like keeping things like low key. Like for Steph, it was Ayesha. She was the one talking. But Klay was always never like he dated a bunch of women, but even with some of the women, it didn't blow up to something like this. So what happened? What happened after Valentine's Day after he gave her the Bentley? And then he said, and then they're through. I'm still trying to figure this out. Now, when it comes to him and his boat, ladies, I mean this with peace and love. Guys like peace. I know y'all don't believe that, but guys do like peace. For Klay Thompson, him being on his boat is very peaceful. Maybe it's the water, maybe it's the hum of the boat, maybe him driving the boat, whatever it is, he finds being on the water peaceful. For guys, it's playing Madden. Other guys, it might be riding a bike, playing basketball. Doesn't mean they don't love you. Doesn't mean they don't want to be around you. It's just like men, just from DNA purposes, they just like going away. It's like March of the Penguins. If you watch that film, March of the Penguins, you know, they have the old penguin family, and then the male penguin goes off for months and leaves behind the wife and the kids, and then he comes back with fish or whatever, and it's like, oh my God, daddy's back. Guys go in a cave, like guys go away. Now, again, it doesn't mean they don't love you, and it doesn't mean they're cheating. It's that we as men have this internal thing where we just like peace. We like peace. We don't like all this stuff what the hotties are doing against Klay. It's like now all that noise. Guys don't like noise. We like boats. We like Madden. I go off and journal. Yeah, I do that. We like peace. And maybe Klay just couldn't find peace with Megan. So you guys do me a favor. If you have any idea what you think, what happened from the time he gave her that Bentley to the time they broke up, what do you think changed in their relationship? Because he'll never say. And she tends to bend the truth. So what happened?